Okay, this is a little exercise that is very easy, but it sounds fancy, and it's called arpeggios. You can do arpeggios of all levels of complexity, so they can get very, very tricky after a while, but this is just an easy exercise for beginners. We'll be starting on a C major arpeggio. What that means is it's going to be sounding very happy. It's going to sound a little bit like a ta-da, very, very happy sounding, okay? To do a C major arpeggio, you need a C, an E, and a G. And I'll just go through and show you the pattern as we begin. So a C, an E, and a G together is going to make that happy sound. The pattern for the arpeggio looks like this. I only used C, E, and G, but I just had them repeated. So C, E, G, and then I went over to the top C and came back down the same way I came up, all right? So to put it into slower motion for you guys, and make sure you get your fingers correct, we're going to start in C position, all right? So that's left hand on bass C there, just like normal, and right hand on middle C, okay? So that's your middle C there. We're going to start on the left hand, and we perform it a little bit like a Mexican wave. So this finger goes, then that one in a row, okay? Not at the same time, but just in a row. So we start on the left hand fifth finger on C. And then we do the left hand third finger on E. Then left hand thumb on G. That's our left hand done. Now we go over to the right hand thumb on C. Right hand third finger on E. Right hand fifth finger on G. Once we get to there, something a bit unusual happens. We have our left hand come up off the keys. We want our second finger, that's our pointer finger, to travel over. So we're going to cross over to this top C here and press that one down next, okay? So once you've pressed that one down, we have to come down the same way that we came up. So you let that one go, back down to your G on the right hand, E, C, and then our left hand by then has gotten back over to this C position, and we go back to where we were at the start, going back the other way, G, E, C. I didn't change the fingers, they were exactly the same, okay? But we're going to just keep those C positions as our starting point. So I'll go through that one more time. Okay, and once we get all the way up and back down, we then play a chord at the end. Now the chord is the C, the E, and the G all together. I'm going to do this on both hands first. That's what it sounds like. But if you have never done that before, it's quite tricky to start with, so you want to just start one hand at a time. Okay, do the right hand first and the left hand. I'll do another video about the chords themselves, but it's always easier to start two fingers at a time and add one in if you've never done those before. If you can't do those at first, that's fine. Leave them out and just do the first part of the arpeggio, but that's how you end them. So for your C major arpeggio, the fingers 5, 3, 1 on the left hand and 1, 3, 5 on the right hand are extremely important. Please make sure you write those down and always use the same fingers. Don't change them. When you go over, you want to use your pointer finger. That's finger 2 on the left hand to hit that top C, and that always stays the same. It not only stays the same for C major, but also C minor, D major, D minor, all the other ones we're going to go through on the white keys, those fingers do not change, so make sure you're using the same ones each time. Good luck, guys, and I hope this was helpful, and have fun.